Welcome to the Pulse with Peter B. I'm your host, Peter Biancamano. Let's get you to the pulse on everything you need to know. And today's show is sponsored by Rumble Boxing Hoboken. Go visit our friends at 1202 Shipyard Lane and rumble at your own pace. And also sponsored by New Jersey Appleseed, giving people a voice while getting others to listen. And folks, as you can hear, I have a lot of excitement in my voice because we are at one of the nicest restaurants in all of the state of New Jersey. And of course, that is Dino and Harry's Steakhouse, located at 163 14th Street. And believe it or not, the person to my right has never been here. One of the most popular restaurants in the state of New Jersey, and that is our Places Insider, Megan Ixim of @Miss Giggles. How are you?
I am doing much better as we are in these absolutely stunning restaurant that surprisingly I have actually never been.
I can't believe that. I mean, you are like the queen of foodies. I mean, it's like,
okay,
right?
thank you so much.
Oh, yeah.
What a title.
I know. Maybe instead of Places Insider, we'll just tell you that from now on, right?
Honestly, I'm here for that. But honestly, I am shocked that I have never been here. It is absolutely gorgeous, the ambiance alone. And I mean, it feels like a little secret hidden away in Hoboken.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And now that you're going to try this I can't even speak. I'm like so like
so excited.
Magnificent food that that is in front of us. You know, I'm sure you're going to come back more and more.
Oh, I think I'm going to come back probably next week.
Oh, wow.
Maybe even sooner.
Maybe even sooner. All right, why don't we start with this dish in front of me? What do we have here?
Oh my goodness. So we have a beautiful smoked bacon dish, and I cannot wait to taste this because it actually has an apple slaw and it has a beautiful red vinegar reduction. I've been smelling it this entire time, and honestly, my mouth is salivating just thinking about getting a bite of this.
Absolutely. So while you dig into this applewood smoked bacon, please, you know,
don't mind if I do.
I was going to say, you know, it really is magnificent in here, and you notice that I'm going to keep saying that word now because I messed that up at the beginning.
Magnificent.
Phenomenal. You know what I mean?
So we're gonna get
while you dig in. Oh my God, that's
a nice bite of the slaw. I mean, wait. Peter.
Oh, sorry.
Excuse me.
Where's my manners? Well, ladies first, right?
Well, thank you.
I did show manners there, I guess.
Yes. All right. So we're going in for the bite.
Yeah,
I cannot wait.
I am reaching right over here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I see your mouth.
Oh, my goodness. All right. Now, that bite is heavenly, and I absolutely love apple slaw. I'm not a huge coleslaw fan, but I love apple slaw.
Me too. Oh my God.
Oh my God, look at us. Excellent taste. I'm going to go in for a second bite because it is that tasty and delicious.
So I grew up right around the corner from here, and this was my go-to dish every time. It is so magnificently good. That, and it just, like I said before, it just melts in your mouth.
Oh my God. The sear on it alone is so tasty. The quality of the bacon. I mean, I don't understand why you would never want that, but I'm an apps and desserts kind of gal, and I can't think of a better appetizer than that.
All right. I absolutely love that. So you know what I'm going to ask you to do? I'm going to ask you to score this out of 10.
How do you score bacon?
Right?
Bacon.
So what are you going to give it?
A 9.
9 out of 10. That's what I like to hear. Absolutely. All right. So, Megan, I have to confess something.
Okay.
I don't eat red meat.
Oh, okay.
So, when I come to Dino and Harry's, I absolutely love their fish dishes.
Interesting.
You like a little segue to the
I
next
love
dish there?
the little segue.
So let's talk about what we have in front of you.
Okay, so we have an absolutely beautiful blackened salmon, and it has a caper aioli drizzled on top. And I'm actually really excited about the accoutrement, which is this beautiful salad, avocado, tomato with a beautiful oil drizzled on top, a little bit of onion, and absolutely perfect pairing with the blackened salmon. So I am super excited to try this. I'm super excited that you are going to try this as well.
Darn right.
I love that we're getting to share.
No, this is phenomenal.
Okay,
Ladies
shall
first,
we?
again.
Okay.
Easier to. Oh my God! Did you?
All right, so I'm gonna dip into the aioli because that's how excited I am about it.
I have to give you a lot of credit while you take a bite here, of course. You knew this dish probably 40 seconds before you started filming, and you just nailed it. I mean, what are you becoming a pro on this show?
There's a reason why I'm called the queen. You know.
I absolutely love it. All right, I'm digging in.
Okay, Peter.
Oh my God.
Wait, I'm going to turn the tables on you. What do you think, Peter?
You're the expert.
No, no, no.
This is a 12 out of 10 to me.
A 12 out of 10.
I'm breaking the Richter
Oh
scale.
my
Come on now.
goodness.
I mean-
12 out of 10.
Wow, that is good. You want to talk about melting in your mouth? I feel like you don't even have to like chew hard. That's
It
how great
comes
that's
apart so beautifully. It's so nice and flaky on the outside and then tender on the inside. And the flavor is just popping through. I could eat this any day of the week.
That is amazing. And
Delicious.
you know,
I'm going for another one.
Dig in. You know when a salmon is fresh and cooked perfectly when it just breaks apart,
Yes,
correct?
when it just breaks apart.
Because sometimes
Absolutely.
it can be a little tough.
Yeah, and there's nothing worse than a tough salmon to me.
Right.
Like for me, I'm like, you know what? I want to enjoy my salmon. I'm eating something that's not the steak, I guess. You know, I'm trying to do something a little different.
yeah.
And so when a fish is really, really exciting at a steakhouse, I feel like that just is such a good reflection of the quality of the steakhouse itself.
Amen. I'm telling you, I have fish here all the time. Even their pasta dishes are great.
Wait,
I mean, I know.
ooh.
Next time.
Wait, see, next time.
I was going to say.
Yeah, obviously.
So, a score on that, please.
Honestly, I love blackened salmon a lot.
Uh-oh.
Oh my gosh. This is putting that.
The
I'm gonna
pressure
say,
is on.
yeah, I'm like 9.25.
Wow, out of 10. That is phenomenal.
That's pretty high. That's
Oh,
pretty
my
high up
goodness.
there.
That is great.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it's tasty.
Yeah. Well, the final dish that you're going to try today, Megan, you know, is so massive that, you know, we couldn't even fit it on the table. So, you know what? In just a few seconds, folks, you know, you will see our final dish. You're not going to want to go anywhere. All right, Megan, as promised, we have the main event here in front of us. And what do we have?
Oh my goodness. Talk about main event. We have a classic porterhouse, aged 28 days. It is the filet mignon and the sirloin. And I believe it has a very special seasoning that the owner will not tell me what's in it. So that means it must be good.
Exactly. And while you dig into possibly a filet side and what was the
know.
other side? I'm sorry. Should have been paying attention.
Sirloin.
Sirloin, obviously.
I'm here to educate the
Exactly.
masses, everyone.
Totally is. You know,
All
while you
right.
dig in, I am actually going to pour you, because I am a
Oh.
gentleman, the fancy Dino and Harry special
Okay.
steak sauce. Now, are you a steak sauce person
I'm
or?
an every sauce kind of
Oh, I
person, but also
like
when a
that.
steak is so good, I usually like to say it doesn't need the sauce,
Mm.
but you
Oh,
know,
look at that. One
a little bonus.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Try it
yeah.
without the sauce, and I
Yeah.
just tried the sauce from my finger, and it was so good. Uh-oh. So everything has really been melting in our mouths here. I mean, and now I feel like this steak is no different.
I mean, I feel like that just really talks about the quality of the ingredients that they're using here. And I think that when you have where every single bite is absolutely delicious, there's no going wrong, especially when you're investing in a meal like you are. You know, you really want to make sure that you're getting the best meal possible. And I definitely think that that's what you're having here.
Oh my goodness. And did you go for the sirloin or the filet side?
I went for the sirloin.
Okay.
I'm a sirloin over a filet,
Okay.
but I'm actually a porterhouse girl to begin with. So
All right.
very excited. So now I'm going to try the famous
Dino and Harry steak
Dino
sauce.
and Harry steak
Only
sauce.
available at 163 14th Street in Hoboken.
Okay, we're going to go. Oh, it smells good.
Uh-huh.
Mmm.
Told you.
Mmm.
Told you.
Mmm.
Come on now. All right.
That's tasty.
While you finish chewing, I need a score, no steak sauce, and then with steak sauce.
Oh, that's hard. I'm going to say an 8.8,
No steak sauce.
no steak sauce.
Okay.
And an 8.8 with steak sauce.
Wow, double eights across the board.
Yeah, I think you
Quadruple
can't
eights
go
across the
wrong.
boards.
I honestly think you can't go wrong.
And if my math is correct, the average score for all three dishes is about a 9 today. That
Yes,
is
which is
that is phenomenal for Megan's standards. Let me tell you, she is the toughest
I
grader
am
we
the
have on the show.
toughest critic.
I mean, that is absolutely phenomenal. Well, Megan Ixim of at Miss Giggles, our Places Insider, will you be returning to 163 14th Street here in Hoboken, Dino and Harry Steakhouse?
I will be as long as they let me, and I hopefully they will. But you'll be seeing me drinking a blue cheese
Wait a
stuffed
minute.
olive martini and eating a porterhouse, hopefully, or the salmon.
Did you just
and,
see what happened there? We just got another dish delivered to us.
And creme brulee.
Creme
Did
brulee?
you know
Corn creme brulee, he says.
No, so fun fact, my last name means corn in Mayan. So
Oh,
very
there you
big
go.
fan of the corn.
All
right.
I'm even going to try this one. But
No, you're not.
Oh, okay. All yours.
Me.
All
Excuse
yours.
me.
All
Not
yours?
allowed. Not
Yeah.
allowed. I shared everything else with him. It's fine.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to do the.
Yeah, I'll do it with a fork. You can have the spoon. Oh.
Gotta
my.
crack it.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what you were doing. I was getting a little nervous there. Look at this. This was like a special that
Oh,
came.
yeah. Oh, look at the steam off it.
I didn't crack it.
Yeah, see,
I'm bad at
this
this.
is why I'm here to teach
Exactly.
everyone, you know?
All right, let's dig in here.
Okay.
Oh, cheers. Sorry,
Cheers.
I'm making a mess.
Can't bring them anywhere,
No, you
everyone.
can't. Oh, my
Can't
God.
bring them anywhere.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness. And what we loved about it
Corn
was.
is such a nice surprise.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
that is so good.
Oh.
That is phenomenal.
I think I live here now.
I need a score.
This is my home.
I need a score.
I mean, how do you go wrong with a creme brulee, and especially like a special good creme brulee? Like it's sugar, it's egg, it's milk. Like that to me is just perfection into itself. So, I mean, 9.4.
9.4. All right. This increases the average score here today to a 9.1. Surprise dish. I tell you what, Dino here is just phenomenal. I mean, he totally surprised us with this. I mean, just a overall great guy.
Great guy. Great guy.
Exactly.
Big fan. Like I said, he's going to see me in here next week at the bar drinking martinis. We're going to have a laugh. He's going to tell me about his beautiful niece.
Oh, look at that.
And hopefully share a salmon or a creme brulee.
And am I invited or no?
No.
Oh, good. All righty then. Well, this will be the last time Megan is on the show, but that's okay because it is my show.
Of course you're invited.
All right, I absolutely love it.
Of course you're invited.
Megan, thank you again. I really appreciate it, and
Yes,
we'll look forward to seeing you in a future show. Exactly. All right, folks, Dino and Harry's, again, located at 163 14th Street in the beautiful city of Hoboken, New Jersey. Folks, don't go anywhere. We have a very, very special announcement from Radha Devi Om of Urban Souls Yoga. Radha, take it away.
Thank you, Peter. Hello all and a namaste to you all. I am Radha Devi Om and I am here on behalf of Urban Souls Yoga in Hoboken, as well as partnering with the Indian Consulate of India. We are here to talk about the magnificent yoga event, a global event, the International Day of Yoga Hoboken. Of course, it's global, so it'll be everywhere. But this one in Hoboken is for all people who are living around to come and roll out their mats, practice asanas, meditation, or simply just community gathering. June the 21st on Pier A, it's a summer solstice. It'll be a really lovely energy, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. How do you sign up? You sign up on our website, internationaldayofyoga-hoboken.com, or simply go straight to Eventbrite and you'll find the registration there. Donations are widely accepted and really appreciated. Thank you all, and we all look forward to seeing you on this remarkable special yogic day.
Peter Biancamano here, your hostess with the mostest of the Pulse with Peter B. Folks, don't forget to follow and like our Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok pages. We're constantly updating those platforms with cool stories and awesome reels. Also, you want to subscribe to our YouTube channel where we post all of our full shows, and you can also binge watch all of our previous episodes. And if you would like to contact us, feel free to reach out to our email address at thepulsewithpeterb@gmail.com. We'll see you there. Welcome back to The Pulse with Peter B. And folks, today marks 1 month to Election Day. The primary day here in the state of New Jersey is Tuesday, June the 10th. And we are so happy to be joined by a New Jersey District 32 Assembly candidate, and that is my good friend, Crystal Fonseca. Welcome to The Pulse.
Thank you so much for having me today.
Absolutely, and we're excited. I'm sure you're excited that it's only a month away, too.
Excited and nervous.
Exactly. Well, Crystal, you are relatively new to the political scene here in the great state of New Jersey in the 32nd District, which of course encompasses all of Hoboken.
Yes.
About, I would say, half of Jersey City,
Yes.
give or take.
Yes.
What can the audience know about some of your background?
So I'm new a little bit to the political game, but not new to Jersey City, Hoboken. I am a St. Peter's University graduate, Peacock all the way, and I've worked in city government for 20 years. I started my career in sanitation as an intern at 19 and pretty much have worked my way up the ladder. Worked at public safety for 5 years. I managed all the personnel on the civilian side, and my recent promotion in 2023 to the director of city facilities in Jersey City. So that's my background in government and also college.
So you're not new to government, it kind of looks like. I know.
No,
and I
not
can't
at
believe
all.
20 years. You're so young.
Yes.
You got to tell me your skincare routine after this. Different story for a different time, I guess. Now, obviously, you're running for a state seat. Not only will you be representing, obviously, District 32, but you're going to represent New Jerseyans as a whole.
Yes.
Tell me some of your goals if you're elected.
So I have a ton of goals, like I can go on and on with a long list, but I think the biggest thing is one, I want to have representation for my people. The 32nd district is made up of over 50% Latinos, and I think we lack Latino representation definitely in District 32. So as a legislator, I want to represent my people. That's number one for me. And also, we have to continue to advocate for full school funding. There are so many things going on with the Department of Education, and there are cuts left and right, and we need to have someone that's going to be vocal and on the forefront of that. And that's a big thing for me. I was elected to the largest school board in the state of New Jersey previously, so I understand the needs of our kids, and that should be, a priority to all families in our districts. In addition to that, I want to fight for the most important thing, I should say, is bodily autonomy, especially for women, advocating for reproductive rights and affordability, right? That's an issue for everyone in Jersey City and Hoboken. And I think that it's a big topic for everyone that's running for office. And I think it's a major issue we're all encountering. Like, I live in Jersey City. People are getting pushed out every day. We need to have real solutions, not just the right words or the right policy to say about it. We really need to have real legislation that supports the people that live in our district to help them stay here. So that's another big goal of mine once elected, hopefully on June 10th.
That's amazing. And I think you touched up upon this, and you spoke about how you were on the Board of Education,
Yes.
from one Board of Education, former Board of Education member to another, as the audience knows very, very well. I was on the Hoboken Board of Education for 6.5 years. But why run for assembly now? People, you spoke about, how school funding is being slashed left and right.
Yes.
It was happening when I was on the board, and that was 7, 8 years ago. Why now?
Why not?
Oh,
I think why
he
not?
comes at me with a follow-up question.
Honestly, like, I could sit back and be frustrated, and I've shared this numerous times, and be frustrated with everything that's happening in the state and in DC, and just be angry, right? And just be someone at home angry at the news and not do anything about it. Why not step out? I have a voice. Why not use my platform to, to do what I do best, and that's be vocal, be active. I decided to do this because I want there to be representation, and this is the time. I'm not going to sit back and complain and not do something. I'm a doer. And so I decided to step out and do this, and no one asked me. This was my choice. Everyone has this perception of, hey, she's Pablo's daughter. Maybe Pablo convinced her to do this. That is not the case. He actually has convinced me numerous times not to get involved. And I'm a poli-sci major, like, hello. It's in my DNA to do this stuff. So I decided to step out. This is the time. Like, this is the time. It's a tough race, but why not now? Why not?
Amen. Amen to that. And something that, when I did my research before you came on, that you're running mate Jenny Poo.
Yes.
I mean, we definitely have to mention her,
Yes.
obviously.
Jenny's awesome.
Yeah, exactly. And hopefully she'll be on a future
Yes.
show. We're talking about, we're with the MAGA extremist. Now, I'm a registered Democrat. I will be voting in the primary and all of that good stuff.
Yes.
And that's something that's very, very important to me. But why is that so important that we have somebody of your background going after the MAGA extremists?
Yeah, so we have to wake up. The Democratic Party across the nation needs to wake up.
Gotcha.
And this is like serious. Like, look at what just happened in this most recent election. There is no accountability with what's going on in government, right? So, like, we have to get up and do the work. And Jenny and I have done the work. Both of us have careers in public service, and we decided, again, complain or do something. Why not step out and be legislators that can go against what the MAGA extremists are doing?
Amen. And now the race is a crowded race, let's just say. There's 6 people vying for 2 seats. As I mentioned, your running mate, Jenny Poo,
Yes.
who is the Hoboken Public Library Director.
Yes.
You're running with her, and then there are 4 other candidates.
Yes.
What differentiates you from your opponents in this race?
Yeah, so let me just touch on Jenny a little bit
Sure,
first. I
absolutely.
think that would be the right thing to do as my running mate. Jenny, as I said, she has years in public service. She's a PTA mom. She's a Hoboken Library Director. She's done incredible work at the library. I mean, it's a beautiful place. And she's done so much work in the community on a grassroots level. So I'm excited to be working with someone with my background in municipal government and her background. I think we have a proven track record. With the other candidates running, I am a not negative person, but what I will say is that they might be in this race for a wide array of reasons, and some of them were forced to run in this race. And you know, it's the elephant in the room. Some people feel loyalty to certain people, and that's why they're running, and that's their choice. Something that I can say about myself is, again, I decided to do this. I decided to throw my hat in this race. I don't owe anyone anything. All I owe is to the constituents of District 32, and as a government employee, that's what I want to do, is serve them. Some of them have been elected. What have they done? That's a real story. As a Latina, where is the Latino representation in this district? It's over 50% Latino. Is there really someone that is representing the Latino community? And I tell everyone all the time, think about that when you go out to vote on June 10th. What type of representation have you had? Are they really connected to you? That's real life. So, you know, that's where I'm at with that question.
I really appreciate that answer. I really do. We have a little less than 90 seconds to go
Okay.
here in this segment.
Okay.
Why should the voters entrust you with their votes on Tuesday, June 10th in the Democratic primary for Assembly?
So I want people to entrust me because I have a 20-year proven track record working in city government, providing all of our constituents with essential services on a day-to-day basis. I want to make sure that I continue to represent all constituents in District 32. I want to extend the platform that I currently have once I'm elected to state legislator, where I can continue to provide constituent services on a larger platform.
That's excellent. Really, really is. So we're just about out of time. I just want to congratulate you
Thank
because
you.
just running is a huge step,
Yes.
you know, huge, deep step, as you know, in the right direction. Best of luck going forward.
Thank you.
Again, this is Crystal Fonseca. I do
Yes.
want you to tell the audience you and your running mate Jenny's ballot numbers really quickly.
My name is Crystal Fonseca and my ballot number is 3B. Jenny Poo, my running mate, her ballot number is 4B. Don't forget to come out to vote on June 10th.
Absolutely. Thank you
Thank you
again.
so much.
And
Thank you for
hopefully you'll be
having-
on a future episode.
Yes, thank you so much for having me. Appreciate it.
Really,
Thank
really
you.
appreciate it. All right, folks, again, the Democratic primary for State Assembly in District 32 for all you folks living in Hoboken and the 32nd District in Jersey City, about half of Jersey City, is Tuesday, June the 10th. Polls are open from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. Make sure to go out and vote, folks, and we will be right back. Peter Biancamano back with you. Folks, we have a new television home. After being on cable access for so long, we are now strictly on streaming. So download the Surge Sports and Entertainment TV app on your Roku TV or your Amazon Fire TV and catch our new episodes every Sunday at 9 a.m. We will see you there.
Welcome
back.
back. I'm your host, Josh Sotomayor Einstein, on this
What is going on?
episode and segment of The Pulse with Peter B. And unfortunately, I am joined by that bum Biancamano to my left, which is appropriate because his politics are so far left. They have left the building. That's right, ladies and gentlemen.
All
No
right,
one
folks.
knows what's going on.
You've wanted it. You've got it. You've got Josh and I back on a segment. By the way, we're back here at Dino and Harry's Steakhouse, located at 163 14th Street. You asked for it. We saw your emails. We saw your messages on social media. We saw your phone calls, or we heard your phone calls, and all that good stuff. And of course, the first thing he does is interrupt me. But I am here with our resident political analyst, Josh Sotomayor Einstein. Josh, how are you today?
The only reason I came here is because we were filming at such a wonderful and rich and just super tasty restaurant. I love this place so much, but I also have to say thank you and I'm sorry and I'm wrong to my girlfriend, Laura. I love you. and I'm sorry in advance. Probably, I probably did something wrong. I'll probably do something wrong, soon. I'm always doing stuff wrong, and that's not because of you. It's because I'm a moron. But I'm still smarter than this guy.
Oh, so Laura, you wanted me to get him out on camera to do this in advance, and that's exactly what I did for you. And trust me, he's going to need a lot more apologies the way his behavior is. But different story for a different time. Josh,
Probably true.
Josh, we have a mayoral race coming up in Hoboken in just a shoot. Did you hear me? Shoot. In just a few short months. Can you talk to me about the 5 people that are running, obviously, and any early favorites?
No. But I will talk to people out there in the TV internet land about it.
There you go.
So I think you have a lot of people running. You have Councilwoman Emily Jabor, Councilman Michael Russo, Councilman Ramos, Councilwoman Fisher, and I feel like there's one that I missed. Oh, and Dini Ajmani.
She's only been on the show for the last 2 months.
Absolutely wonderful, wonderful woman. Full disclosure, she was my neighbor around the corner from me until Laura and I moved in together. Thank you again, Laura. Love you. And Dini was actually a wonderful neighbor, and I'm so glad to become friends with her. And I'm also friends with friendly with all the council people. And I think that leaders of the pack in terms of early on, and it's still early days, right now I'd say is Jabor and Russo. Russo has basically been running for mayor since he was born. And Jabor, has a loyal following from the former, Bala camp of people and, the mommy crowd and the stroller brigade and the bicycle lobby of people that really just agree with her and like what she's done with that. Her involvement in the group that's against guns and the Second Amendment. Obviously, they wouldn't characterize themselves that way. And I'd say that all these council people that are running, Jabor included, are very, very good at constituent services. And that's probably the end of where I agree with their policies. But I will say that I've had interactions with a fair amount of them, Jabor most recently, about constituent services. And she was super helpful. And the other council people, when other issues have come up, have also been super helpful. So that's a really, really positive thing.
And Josh, of course, we have, 5-6 months before the election coming up, so a lot can change. We could have more candidates coming up. We're obviously going to be hearing these slates, or these mayoral candidates announce their slates, I should say, of council at large people. So folks, you're going to want to stay tuned to the Pulse with Peter B. We just wanted to give you a little bit of a treat, a little bit of a couple of minutes with Josh and I on the same segments. But as we get closer and closer to the election, we will feature all of these candidates and a whole lot more. Are you excited?
I mean, I could not be more excited unless Elon Musk was sending me to Mars. That would make me the most excited.
Which I think the audience at home would be very happy because they wouldn't see you in a few months.
Hold on. Actually, the most exciting is that I just moved in with Laura. Thank you so much. I love you. After that would be going to Mars. And then after that is the mayoral election in Hoboken and seeing how that shapes up.
Well, on that note, we are out of time. Our resident political analyst, Josh Sotomayor Einstein. This was fun. Let's do it again in the future.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
No, we're not right back. We're actually at the end of the show, but thank you. I appreciate it.
Tune in next week.
All right, folks. Join us next week for The Pulse on everything you need to know. I'm Peter Biancamano. I hope you have a great week, everybody.